a yellow legal pad and a Bic pen. He'll say like, I hate that.
You get a Nike check when you get that.
Yeah,
We don't have one.
You get that's like Twitter verified.
Yeah, like China has like a star.
Do
like
they?
A star with like stars kind of around it.
Nice.
And they go hammer and sickle too within the star, which is now we're talking even cooler.
Damn.
And then they kill like 80 million people.
No problem.
Tight.
They were figuring stuff out.
It was Mao.
To be fair,
Mao's having
when
fun,
you got a
dude.
billion people, if you kill 80 million, that's look, man,
Those are COVID numbers.
trying to figure it out. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, how did Mao kill a bunch of people? What happened? Did they not like?
I mean, I'm sure they literally killed them, but they also like starved them. There's like food programs and work programs. I
thought they caught a nasty virus and people didn't take the necessary.
They probably did.
precautions, dude.
They probably did not socially distance. I think socially distancing was physically impossible. And then I think in World War II, I could be wrong. I think they opened a dam.
Mm-hmm.
They were just
Opened a
like, we
dam?
got to slow down these fucking Japanese coming through here. And they were just like, all right, open that dam so they can't cross. And it just flooded. Like millions of people died.
Flooded some of their own.
Yeah. They opened their own dam to like fuck it up. I could be wrong.
True.
It's just a story I'm remembering off the dome, dude.
Damn.
I'm just spitting off the dome.
Bro, you know me. I like history. I'm not a huge history buff, but I'm more of a weatherman. I told you I was researching the weather, dude. Dude, it is. I might try to become an amateur meteorologist. You don't need that many. I mean, it'd be nice to have a Doppler, but I can always like check out the local channels.
Doppler?
The Doppler.
How would you get a Doppler?
Oh, I'm not gonna get one. I can if I have like a hygrometer. Something to measure wind speeds, and I can just like observe the different types of clouds. Like, dude, if I see a nimbocumulus or cumulus nimbus,
There you go.
careful, bro.
Cumulonimbus?
I think it's cumulonimbus.
There are cumulus, right?
Yeah, it's cumulus clouds. There's stratocumulus, like depending on the different levels.
Get
of
some
it.
stratos up there.
Yeah, or if I'm watching the Doppler and you see the red mixed with the green, oh boy,
Watch out.
Careful now.
What happens then? Then you run
That's
into some
signs
tornadoes.
95% of the time, it's going to be extreme weather, but yeah, there's 5% chance you're going to
You
see
can run
a
into a
tornado.
tornado.
It's going to touch down, yeah. Dude, but I was reading about.
Now, on the Fujita scale, where would you rank the tornadoes you
Funny
run into?
you talk about Fujita, bro. Fujita was actually growing. So Fujita lived in a town, almost a village. Excuse me. 4 more days. Fujita lived. That was the first thing that came.
What?
We're talking about Fujita. I was talking about the area that was going to get bombed that he lived in. Funny thing was, there was a dense fog covering that, so they didn't bomb that town, and I think they bombed Nagasaki. I think instead of the town that Fujita lived in. And then since they spared him, he ended up becoming like a heavy contributor to meteorology.
Oh my God, dude, wait, Fujita was Japanese?
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's crazy. I never even...
You didn't think? Well, probably because you don't think about that kind of stuff.
I didn't think the Japanese were into tornadoes.
Yeah, bro. It's the land of the gods. They have nothing but natural.
They never have tornadoes.
Dude, they have earthquakes like crazy. Japan is land of the gods.
But that wouldn't be the Fujita
They might get a
scale.
nadir, too. Well, I think he got out of Japan.
Of course.
I think he left his
Of course.
hood.
I just never... For some reason, the Fujita scale, I never...
I swear I think they have fucking... What did you think did it?
I just never thought about it.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't even realize that was a partner.
I thought you were messing around. I thought you were saying like you don't even think about that kind of stuff.
I literally never thought about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he's from Japan, dude.
Wow. That's
Fujita
great.
scale. He's from Japan, and
He definitely invented it in America.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It's like the Fujita / someone else scale too.
I don't think many other places get tornadoes
Really?
like us. Yeah.
Tornado
Alley?
Look up if Japan gets
Europe
tornadoes.
doesn't get too many.
It says tornadoes in Japan are like rare, but they're not like unheard of.
Yeah,
You know, like
Japan's
they
land of
happen
the
every
gods,
now and
bro.
again.
They get fucked with weather.
Yeah. They're on the ring of fire.
Typhoons can cause tornadoes.
What?
Typhoons can cause tornadoes.
Ooh. What you want? A big wave or a tornado?
Well, typhoon's not a big wave.
Big old wave.
It's like a big
No, it's not.
storm.
You're thinking tsunami.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Also a Japanese word. Tsunami.
True.
Tsunami. No.
That's the only way you can describe a humongous wave coming at you. It is a very wavy word, like tsunami.
You're thinking typhoon, you're thinking big waves. It does result in big waves. I think a typhoon is just a hurricane in that hemisphere.
In the ocean?
Doesn't it go the opposite direction? I swear to God.
It's
dude, I'm the weatherman.
You don't know shit about
No,
weather.
it's just
You
the
thought
name.
typhoons were big waves because of like water rides being named Typhoon. 100%. I know that's why.
It's just the name of a tropical cyclone, like
Yeah.
in that part of the
world. That's what
yeah.
they call
So an ocean tornado.
No, it's
No, like a
it's
hurricane.
the same as a hurricane.
Like
start seeing
like
the waves
it's
rolling
right
and
below a hurricane.
Oh, okay.
I'm in my bag, like I am some ruffles. Ruffling these feathers by these hoes that they gon' do something. They gon' pay the price if I pull out and let that thing clap. A wild risk my freedom from a dumb bitch that don't speak facts. I got all these bitches in a frenzy. Hearing all that cackling, they can't stand me. All my shooters carry them tools, they handy dandy. Lost a lot of friends that claim that they be there for me.
Hi, I'm Steve Ballmer. I spent 34 years growing Microsoft, 10 years owning the LA Clippers basketball team. I love computers, data, and facts. That's why I started USA Facts, to help understand what our government is up to and what's going on in America. I'll share with you the facts and data, all from our government. You make up your own mind. In this episode of Just the Facts, the U.S. economy and your pocketbook. But first,
So yeah, I don't even worry.
It's
I'm more of a
typhoon
storm chaser. If I hear about a typhoon,
I'm a storm chaser. I call storm chaser, dude. I love tornadoes. I called that.
You gotta call it on air, dude.
I did call it on
I thought I
air.
made it clear that I was.
I
the
called it on
weatherman.
air. I called on air that I was tornado chaser because I didn't even have to deck out the Chevy Cruze. My weight alone in it. I didn't even have to weigh down the Cruze.
It would just spin you to Chevy Cruze
Just spin
into
it.
gravitron levels. You're just be like, damn, this thing's fucking strong.
What is it on the Fujita scale?
But yeah, man,
I love YouTube and some F5s.
you are
Bro,
a storm chaser.
I
dude.
love
Forgot about
F5s.
Yeah.
YouTube. I was on a kick for like months of just watching tornado.
that. Fuck, dude.
They're awesome.
They rule.
Literally awesome. That's
Yeah.
the way to describe them.
No, they are.
Awesome.
They are awesome.
Terrifying.
Dude, it's pretty fucking nuts, man. But yeah, it was funny though because they got into all the history of like how weather. Well, they talked about like the invention of weather forecasting, which goes back to like Aristotle, I think. And he was, back then he had a couple misses.
People were giving it a shot back then.
A hard shot. Aristotle he called a couple things.
I've
but-
been pissed lately. Every day I wake up, it's fucking hot out.
I know.
I'm done, dude.
Well, if you're paying attention to low and high pressure systems, you would know. High pressure, low pressure is bringing some cold. So,
Cocksucker.
well, you can, dude. Da Vinci apparently started the hygrometer. Da Vinci left a thing of wool outside, and he would weigh it, and he was like, "Damn, this thing's heavy on some days." And he's like, "Oh, the air has water in it." It's like, "Holy fuck!" So then, the stories of weather inventions are so fucking funny. There was Da Vinci did the hygrometer. Aristotle tried to do. He got some weather swag, but he also was like, "And the fucking sun revolves around the earth," and people were like, man, like you fucking lost that one. But
Idiot.
he said that's where the term meteorology came from. It's like meteorology. The word meteor back then was just like shit in the sky. It's like, oh fuck, there's meteors, and it would be like stars,
Yeah.
or like whatever was like clouds and shit.
Damn. I told you that time. I've said it on here. I has to have been a couple times. One time, me and my friend were smoking weed, laying in the backyard, and we saw a shooting star. And he was like, "Is that really like a star?" I've never forgotten it. I was so high that I was like, "Dude, I think like this is the dumbest understanding of science I've ever heard in my life." Like I was like, "You have no grasp at all of like what's out there."
It's a meteor.
Yeah,
Yeah, dummy.
or a meteorite,
I quickly
whatever that difference is.
meteorite. Meteorites are smaller.
I don't think that's true.
Okay, that's fine.
Not about what's smaller. Meteorite crashes to the earth.
Yeah, meteorites
Meteor-
go in the atmosphere.
Smaller once it burns to the atmosphere.
Sure.
Come on.
No,
If it
you're
was
wrong.
too
You're
small, it
wrong
would
on
just
that.
disintegrate.
What part are you talking about? Like the stratosphere? What part are you talking about?
The atmosphere.
Do you know how? Okay, so you're talking about hanging pretty low to the earth, then.
Yeah.
Well,
yes.
literally hitting the earth.
Yeah.
Reaching the
Meteorites would get in the atmosphere and
Yeah.
hit Earth.
No doubt.
Yes.
Small. It definitely got whittled down by the stratosphere.
Some of
You
them.
know, the stratosphere is like 4,000 degrees, but our air particles are so far apart you wouldn't feel it going through there.
That's pretty neat.
That's dude. The book is just facts. Dude. It's just
That's cool.
It's just loosely connected facts. Also, I'll eat the meteorite thing. I didn't know that. I took a chance.
That's all right. Well, you were very bold in your stance on it.
Dude, all the great weathermen, all the great dude,
True.
Galileo,
You, Hurricane Schwartz.
Galileo,
Hurricane McCusker,
Schwartz,
Hurricane
Aristotle, fucking John Celsius,
Fujita.
John Celsius, whatever his name is.
John Celsius.
Dude, for real. It's like John Claude Celsius, and there's a dude whose name was Fahrenheit. The dude who was Fahrenheit did our whole system. Fahrenheit system is based on the freezing point of water. It's like the difference between ice and the temperature of his own body. It was like 98.6 degrees. And then the guy who did Celsius originally had the freezing point of water was 100 degrees Celsius, and the boiling point was 0 degrees. And as soon as he died, they were like, let's flip that around.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
What an idiot.
So stupid. The first thermometer had no numbers.
I
so-
still don't know which one we're Fahrenheit.
We're Fahrenheit, yeah.
The rest of the world's Celsius.
Everyone else, and the scientists within America are like, we also do Celsius because it's just it's an easier
It's
thing.
easier.
Because it's like 32, 212, whatever. But the...
Although it feels like Celsius is it's not as accurate,
Really?
It feels like because the numbers are small. Like ours is, Fahrenheit's much more like it's 78 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
But I bet, could be wrong here, but like if it's 22 degrees Celsius, what's 22?
22. Well, think about the
It's got to be
boiling...
like 80 degrees.
No,
No.
It's like 70.
22?
Yeah, that's like
50 would be 100 degrees. If you think about it.
71.
71.
What?
All right.
Wouldn't 50 degrees Celsius be 100 degrees Fahrenheit? It's basically double, isn't it?
I don't think.
212's boiling point, 100's boiling point. So you'd think it'd be somewhere like double it.
50 is 122.
Yeah, basically. Want some change?
We don't know what's going on.
Dude, I know everything about the weather. right
You
now.
know less than me somehow.
No, I don't.
Which is pretty
I
impressive.
just hipped you. I just hipped you to fucking. Dude, the first thermometer had no numbers. It was just like it
Oh,
would
you
get
just
hot.
read it?
You would just see like a mercury would stick out, and you're like,
Yeah, that wouldn't really do you much
look
good.
at